I'm in like this and just you choke me. Someone who is owing you.
Why do you want me to tie you and choke you? What if you die?
No.
Who gave you these devilish ideas?
After I Do is the movie I'm reviewing today, and this movie is by Uche Nabonabo and also Nonso Ikechukwu. The movie is directed by Chidi Chijoke, and the movie is found on Uche Nabonabo's YouTube channel. Recap of this movie is Christian and Anna are a very happily hardworking couple who has been married for 6 years, have a lovely daughter. This marriage came down crumbling when Anna started having flashbacks of how her ex used to treat her in terms of bedmatics. She started complaining to the husband indirectly, trying to give hints to the husband, trying to explore new ways to better their sexual life. But the husband was bent on not adhering to all the signs Anna was putting out there for him. He stick to his old ways. So Anna was not having all of this. She went to complain to her best friend Onyii about the situation. Onyii, on the other hand, is a divorcee and staying with her brother. Now the brother happens to be Anna's ex. So if Anna is visiting her best friend, automatically she's seeing the ex. Her friend advised her to talk to the husband about it, find ways and means to rejuvenate that excitement she's looking for in her marriage. Even her birthday, she had to introduce whatever she was really missing in her marriage to her husband. But of course, the husband did not budge. This led to so many issues for her, and she started visiting her friend frequently. She resorted to not going to work on time. All this led to the ex knowing the problem she was having in her marriage. So the ex, on the other hand, thought this was a good way to rekindle what they had in the past. Anna did not budge either. She was also sticking to being faithful to her husband. But the husband did not find that funny when he caught her in the ex house. So automatically he was thinking the wife was cheating on him with the ex. He did not want to hear anything. He was ready to file for divorce. In fact, he was actually filing for divorce. But Anna, on the other hand, had to break the ice and communicate the real issues to the husband. So the husband still did not budge, but at the end, he realized that, look, the wife was right about this whole situation. So he read about it, tried to resolve it, and yes, the situation or the problem was resolved in this marriage. So hopefully this recap kind of give you an idea what this movie is about. Moving on to what I like about this movie, guys. This movie, the storyline and the message of this movie is superb. Everything is important in marriage. You want your marriage to last, pay attention to little details. Things that you neglect, others will not take it lightly. So communication, sexual fantasies need to be met as soon as you are legally married. This is what this movie is about. Communication, very, very important, and I think that message was passed very clearly. So the message and the storyline tick. Another thing I love about this movie is the acting, casting, and also the directing. I think the director did very well bringing out that anger and that emotion out of Anna, where she was trying to plead for forgiveness from the husband, and also where she was trying to bring out her fantasies, her idea fantasies to the husband. I think that was executed very well. Also, Kesina acted his role, aggressive lover, cheat. He brought that desire out of Anna. I love how the acting was going, and also I love Christian as Maurice. He did very well. He brought that anger when he found out that, or when he thought his wife was cheating on him, he brought that out. Another character who was really good in her role was Nunu, the little girl. I love the little girl so much. The director did very well making the girl act in terms of delivering her lines, asking questions, acting. That was superb. I love that. I love that the girl was not a zombie in this movie. She was actually doing something. I love when Nollywood directors make children in movies actually act. This is one thing that K-drama are very very good at. Like, you see small children in those movies acting like adults. So Nunu was one character that was really acting very well. And not forgetting Onyii, that's Anna's best friend. She was also very good. So the acting directing in this movie was really good. If you love Nollywood movies, you will definitely enjoy this cast in this movie. Another thing I think I love is the cinematography and then the location. I think cinematography was, normal when it comes to Uche Bunabo's movie. The location, I think the location of this movie was also okay. Another thing is their costume. I think their costume was also in line of the storyline and everything. Everybody was costume, cinematography, location was okay in this movie. And before we continue with this video, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, you are welcome. Nkem is the name. I review Nollywood movies, talk about relationship, life lessons, life stories, personal stuff, trending stuff, and I also review movies based on how the movie make me feel or how people around me view this movie. So you're welcome to my channel. Let's get straight into it, and don't forget to subscribe, give videos a like, recommend movies in the comment section. Final thing that I love is their performance in general. I think all the cast actually brought their A game on. Nobody was acting like they were timid. Nobody was acting like they were new to this game, especially a new girl, Nunu. I mean, the small girl was, I really love her so much. And also, I love Anthony Wood. Yeah, the guy was very good in his role. I think this practically all the things I love about this movie. Now let's move to what I don't like about this movie. I'll start with the scene where Anna went to visit Onyii. Onyii lives with her brother. Now the brother happens to be Anna's ex. So when she visited the friend, Onyii was not around. So obviously the ex was the one she met in the house, and they were having conversation. The husband came in. Actually, the husband did not come in. The husband was knocking on the door. Now, what I don't like about this particular scene was she was shouting for help, or she was shouting she wanted to leave. The husband was also shouting and asking them to open the door. My question was, were they not hearing each other communicating? Why then was he angry that the wife was cheating when he could hear the wife shout she wanted to leave? The guy was blocking her. She was not interested. There was that conversation going on there. So it means she was actually not doing anything with the guy. If you could hear what your wife was saying in the background whilst you were knocking on the door. And also the way Kesina was blocking Anna was not real. It seems as if she was doing well enough to actually leave. She was like, that scene was not realistic for me. I just wasn't feeling that scene. The thing that I didn't like about this movie was the scene where she was reminiscing about how Kesina was treating her in their relationship. Kesina took the handcuff and wanted to do all their BDSM thing. The guy took the handcuff, and I think he was supposed to handcuff it to the table. I'm not sure he actually did that. That scene was not realistic. And also when he tried to pull that, he did not even pull the dress. We didn't see him pull any, like, you know, when you do things for us to believe. That scene was very, very unrealistic. So I think these are the only two things I don't like about this movie. Yes, so that should tell you how good the movie is. You know, when you rate it with other YouTube Nollywood movies. So, cast of this movie are Onyii Alex, whose character named Anna. We have Maurice Sam, whose character name is Christian. Then we also have Kesinam, who is Anthony Woode. Onyii, whose name is Kendra AniNYEI. Finally, we have Nunu. Her name is Michelle Oluwafemi, the little girl. So yeah, those are the cast of this movie, and they all brought their A game in this movie. Let's not forget, another thing I love about the movie is Onyii, when she was advising Anna not to leave her marriage and telling her, look, the street is empty, the street is cold. If you can resolve whatever it is, you need to do that. I mean, she is a divorcee, so she knows what she's talking about. So that was a very good take home as well in this movie. I mean, the movie is relatable. It talks about things that are happening now, like what society, what social media is talking about. And I think when movies relatable like that and they act it out the way it's supposed to be acted out, you feel and connect, and you know that, okay, yeah, this is a good movie. So yeah, this is what After I Do is all about, and I'll recommend this movie as always, and I rate this movie a 7/10. And obviously this is one for the books. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, recommend movies in the comment section, and as usual, I'll bring you more movie recommendations and more movie reviews. I'll see you all in my next movie review.